Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Package Team Weekly Retrospective for March the 26th, 2021. Steve, you have the first item in what went not so well.
Yeah, early this week, I was just getting over being sick, and so that just kind of put damper at the beginning of the week. Over to Nico.
Yeah, so I've been meaning to start the work on the GraphQL package API since Monday, and I kept reprioritizing in favor of other work, making it a constant itch in my mind for a whole week, which is frustrating. And over to Tim.
Yeah, there was just some odd responses and issues from community members this week. But yeah, that was a little frustrating. On to Dan.
I was hoping for the second part of that sentence there, Tim, because that's
sorry,
like the important bit.
We responded and de-escalated, and everything is okay now.
Thank you, Tim. For me, this week has been really difficult. There's a lot of high priority areas of focus for me, and I've felt a lot of pressure. And I'm being very careful to try and be present for everybody. So I apologize if I haven't been as present as normal. Over to you, Haley.
There's a lot of plates to keep spinning in relation to the container registry. I always feel like I'm forgetting something important. I have the ovens on feeling, and you're like in the park or something. On to Joe.
Yeah, same thing for me. That is a lot of stuff going on, but fortunately, that is progress. I think that's the most important thing to notice. On to Ian.
This week, I was distracted by 1,000 tiny little things, and my productivity was 0. So I didn't get a lot of the things I was hoping to get done. Over to David.
Yeah, thanks. So for me this week, my reviews on my MRs were super slow. I had many ping pongs, and people kind of used like 2 days to respond. It was super slow, but this frees me time to work on other things, so that's okay. On to Steve with what went well.
This week I've had little bits of time between working on deliverables and working through reviews to work on some smaller side items, which has just left me feeling super productive this week. And then I really enjoyed all of my syncs and one-on-one chats this week a lot. Thanks, everybody. Over to Nico.
Yeah, so working on the infrastructure registry brought in some very welcome front-end challenges. Hey. And over to Tim.
Yeah, it was nice coming back after some vacation and seeing you all and working with you all again. I missed you. On to Haley. I forgot to say that.
It's a little thing, but I was able to do a large jump in the Azure SDK library version without anything breaking. So that was cool. Import or read-only time reduction improvements are moving along nicely. So that's really nice. On to Zhao.
So we just myself and Ellie came off of a meeting with delivery. We were doing the migration of the pre-production registry. So the data migration went fine, but then we found a problem with Kubernetes when turning on the database feature flag. So there is something there that needs to be fine-tuned, but it should be a small detail. On to Dan.
Thanks, Joel. I'm really excited about the progress being made on the container registry. It's really, really impressive what the team's been able to achieve. Joel and Haley, constantly just super impressed with what you're all doing. So thank you for that. And then I'm extremely impressed with the team and the way we're working under pressure. Thank you to everybody. That isn't just Haley and Joel. I know there's a lot of pressure on Steve and David and Tim and Nico and Ian and everybody. So thank you very much. It's a pleasure to work with you all. Over to you, David.
Thanks. So I've been working on improving our Maven API, and it has been quite interesting to see how the clients interact with the registry and try to improve that. Over to Yen.
Since we are working on the transition, I started gathering some feedback from the release team about how it was like to work with me. And it was really cool because it was how I work with the rest of you all in package and how it was different from release. Got really good feedback in terms of just the coverage. I was able to offer 50%, as well as just the overall onboarding. So it was a solid win week in terms of feedback. I'm going to take it back to Dan, I think.
Thanks for sharing that, everyone. So that's all we have for the retro this week. I hope everyone chooses to hang around a bit and maybe chat and hang out before we end the meeting. But to everyone following along at home, thanks very much for your time. And I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their day.